Hatcher's down here getting our second or third as I fall in the river. Line going.
That actually helps our.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there. That was a nice move.
This is how to set up set lines on the Missouri and catch big fish. So what are we doing here? Tell us what we're doing here, Hatch.
We're just getting the line out.
Pounded that in.
PVC with a hole through here. Gives a good, you know, fight like a limb line when you don't have limb lines available. And then what I haven't perfected is this getting the line off. I just reel it around. If you put some pegs in and made longer things, some screws that come out, that would be better. But I didn't.
Gotta tie it up, you mean?
Yeah, then you can just wrap it, you know. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
And we hit that in with the hammer about at a 45-degree angle to give it a little bit of give. And we're going to bait it with a sunfish, we'll call them, that we caught here.
Now, I couldn't get this one down as far because it started hitting rocks, but if anything takes that out, then you learn, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I just don't think anybody at an angle could take this out. If it was a bird, they could easily take it out.
A bird definitely could. Got a piece of bait here for you. You want to just hook my finger right through there. Thank you. And how big a weight you got on that hog?
Well, I wish I had a little bigger, honestly, here, and I was thinking about putting it bigger, but I'm gonna see how there's
a little back current here.
4 ounce works on this, you know, with this back current.
There we go. Now we just wait. What is that, number 2? 2. Perfect. Got another spot, 45-degree angle, same thing, just gonna tap it in. Nice thing about these PVCs is they got a little cut on them so that they go in a lot easier. Sandy bank. We got the good current here, nice depth. And we're gonna set another one right here, and we're gonna go all the way down this line.
And this is the key. I'll show the viewers. To me, this is the key. You got your line right out there, 300-pound test, and then you have a swivel that can move here, and then you have 50-pound test off here. So if this gets caught in these rock situations and you pull out, you can break this weight off, you know, and not lose your fish. The good thing about the PVC, you say you come up and there's a fish on it, you can pull it out and pretty much fight it with the PVC and just bring the line in, you know. This is going to be a really tough spot to get a big fish out of right here. Take a look at this drop off in the rocks.
That's why we're doing it up a little high. It is one that you would not want to fall off of.
Yeah.
It's a death trap.
It's
Be careful, boys and girls.
But if there's a big fish on it, you know,
oh, yeah.
It's risk versus reward on that deal.
Yeah. Real man would just.
All right, put you up there, homie.
Real man would just pull that line out. I think they'd use a. These aren't huge, but I think they'll be good. Greenies, sunfish, and.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll got this.
Got
here.
the.
You go
throw
ahead
it out.
Toss. Yep.
Don't get much easier than that. And come down. It's probably what, 4 foot deep right there, 3 foot.
Yeah, I would think at least that. Pretty sharp drop. But I think if you're in 1 to 3 foot of water during the night, that's where you want to be for the flathead. That looks good.
Yeah, that does look good.
We just got to the point where it started taking the current this way.
Yeah.
The others were kind of a back current. So on to the next.
On to the next. Hatchman doing the dirty work.
And this is the thing too on putting these bluegill and stuff on, in my opinion. They rip out their backs pretty easily. So if you can use their scales, and originally instead of putting them straight in, you put it in their scales and then bring it back out their scales. I think it really keeps their back in good shape.
Makes a lot of sense.
As opposed to just putting it in.
How big a weight you got on that thing?
That one is
a bowling ball?
26.
26 ounces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Made in my
Made in his basement.
Through weights. You can go to any tire place and they'll sell you all these weights for the balancing of it, and you melt them down. It's kind of a long process, but if you got enough beer, you know,
it's a lot cheaper too. Saves the guy a lot of money.
Yeah,
so I know I'm gonna get a
5-gallon bucket full for 20 bucks, probably 25 bucks.
How much you think that bucket? How much weight you think's in there?
Oh shoot.
Probably
100 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I know somebody's going to ask about this. You see it's marked with the name on it, which it's actually properly marked like it's supposed to be. How would you know there's a fish on here?
Well, basically,
you think that
you
PVC?
may not know if it's, but once you come up, normally people come up in boats, and they'll see when your motor, it'll start going like this, you know. But us walking up, we might not know until we start to come up.
Yeah. As you can see, the reason we're doing this today is the river is just like it was when we were out here last. We got 35-mile-an-hour wind from the south. If you look straight, there's no bends for a long ways, and it gets worse the further north you go. So we're just giving this a shot, and we will get poles out today too. We'll have our poles and set lines. We got more to go. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. Yep.
Remember, fucking things here. So
yeah, we'll trip on
that
and kill ourselves.
Cutter.
Don't worry, we'll fall on the machete. That will help us out even more. What happens if we don't catch any fish?
Beautiful right now. I mean, it's what, 90?
Yeah, it says it's 90.
Yeah.
I think we're just getting used to it.
Yeah.
74 degrees 3 weeks ago, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah. Plus you don't have the sun beating you.
Yeah. So what happens when we don't catch any fish?
Us?
Yeah.
You gotta cut your dick off and throw it in the river.
Yeah. It's kind of a bad thing about fishing with us.
When you texted that to me, I was like, it made me laugh. That's a good thing.
I wanted to hear.
You might as well cut your dick off and throw it in the river. You ain't catching nothing tonight. All right, give me a piece of bait, would you?
Yeah. I wanted to hear Siri repeat it back to me. That's why I did it. That was hilarious. Well, I guess it really, these aren't huge.
No, that's all right. Maybe
But,
like a little morsel.
A little morsel. You said get them in the, I'm learning from Hatcher here today. So you try to get it under one of their little,
You know,
gill
out of
plates.
45, and then before you come back, bring the hook back and go out to 45.
Like that.
Yep, keep going, keep going. Now start turning it and bring it out. See, feel how that's really
yeah,
in there.
they are not going anywhere.
Just...
I like that one.
Yeah. I like that one.
I like all of them.
It's like straight out of 90 right there.
This one's sat too.
All right, now we got a little
hairiness here. We're gonna go up and around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll be, well, hell, you can walk with us. We'll have a little nature footage. Is there mulberries on it? Yes, there is. Oh, we should put one right here.
That's not get in the water though.
We can make it go in the water. Oh yeah, they are. Look at it. They're falling right down here. Mulberry. If you ever go channel catfish and you see a mulberry tree, it's on like Donkey Kong.
If it's dropping in the water.
If it's going in the water, that is correct. That helps things. I guess if the deer can walk it, we can. All right. Looks like a hell of a place to put one. Yeah. Is this the plateau we said we really shouldn't ever walk on back in the time? I hope not. I can do it. Well, it's all taped up.
Oh yeah.
Want a different one?
Nope, they're ready. I taped them for a reason.
You get all tangled up. Got some hand. What do you think? I don't think that's going anywhere.
And you can just take these tapes off, you know, and it doesn't get all tangled when you got a bunch of them together in your vehicle.
Fraser down. Tangled in the vehicle or trees or whatever.
And then if you set these right on a log, you can reuse it.
I am helping everyone, by the way. The bait didn't magically appear here today.
Bait is the main thing. If you don't have bait, you can't catfish.
No.
You should probably spend as much time getting and keeping bait alive as
Evidently you can keep chubs in a aerated jug for a month and they'll still live.
a month. Easy,
It's
wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And they're still happy, chipper.
Did you even see a dead one in there? I didn't.
Well, sorting through the 4 pounds of mud, I didn't feel any. I don't know if there'd be anything to feel, but they all looked like they were ready to go. I like this spot too.
Here we got a circle hook.
Got a circle hook. The other ones were just regular hooks, just kind of a mishmash of stuff. I personally like the circle hooks. Just, it's hard not to set the line on a pole, but for something like this with the situation, it's just harder to get the bait on because there's not big a gap as you would have. So if we use up to what, 2-3 pound carp on something like this, we'd have to use or just a regular straight shark hook, and which we have to catch a carp or anything. Boy, he looks not very big, but he's gonna go out there. See how deep that is? All right, about there. Wow, it's really deep right there.
Good one too.
Yep.
Yep. On we go.
Yep.
And you say you don't want that much line, you can just do a half hitch right
Yep.
here.
It's about 20 foot of line on there, you said? 20, 25?
20, 22, 25 foot. But if you just half hitch it up, you don't have to use it all. But I think you might as well use it all. I don't think there's a lot of snags here. There's times I don't want to let much line out like the first one because they'll bring you into a snag, you know.
Pretty fish. Pretty colors on this. I'd eat them. We're going with the hand size first.
I really like those hooks right there.
Mm-hmm. Got it? Perfect.
This one right part of this so we can walk down.
All right, we're gonna set up here tonight in between. Got some poles out, of course, but we got set lines down there, and we got set lines all the way down there as well. So periodically through the night, if we don't fall in the river, we will check these.
How about the fire?
And the fire. The fire is nice. It's a 90 degrees out, but a fire always feels good for some reason. Not if you're close to it though. It's just for the mood. Cool. We'll get back to you. Nice night here on the river. Bugs aren't bad. Just enjoying it, guys. This is the way to live.